Changed their name. The Washington Redskins changed their name to the Washington football team because, Black Lives
Racism.
Matter.
Hey y'all. Thanks for tuning in. This is our beforehand. You know I do my video. This for our paid subscribers. Yo. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate that y'all are here. Y'all gonna get some behind the scene content per usual. Yeah, the weather's changing. Once we're done recording, we're going to the living room, and we're gonna go ahead and crack that fireplace. Can we? What do we do? Just like lay down on the floor and kick our feet and shit?
Why would we? How will you kick your feet? I don't
It is
understand.
awesome.
Alright, I'm about to start this episode because it's cold.
So, question: do we have our "Hey, it's your girl" and blah 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 as standard, or that way we don't have to do it every time? It's cool or whatever, but
You don't like it?
I'm fine. I like it.
No, you didn't even listen to it. Did you listen to it?
I listened to all of that, and that was before I got more turned up. I didn't really like it.
Whiskey spirits, vodka spirits.
No, that was vodka. We was drinking vodka, chasing that shit with wine. It was amazing. Y'all should have been there. I actually got footage. I might post it. Depends.
Oh,
Still got little children in the background in the wake. Oh, well, let me go ahead and get them. Got sage.
children out.
Yes. Hey, can you make an announcement and just tell them to chill TF out because we're recording and it's loud? Or should I just yell it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Gotta light my new candle. Where's my other candle? Why is this stuff everywhere?
That's the bill for the stuff. Nobody finished it. Hey, you guys, please try to keep the noise at a minimum. Do your chore and go to bed, please, because we're trying to record a podcast show and the noise needs to be at a minimum, which means shut TF up, please. Probably gonna scare G.
Is it in their room? What would it scare them?
It's scary.
They TV loud. Okey-dokey.
Alexa,
So this is an unpaid thing. So yeah, I'm gonna put y'all on
unsolicited advertisement.
unsolicited. She doesn't know I'm doing this, but I am because I support Black-owned businesses and as many as I possibly can, especially the good ones. So the plug. So this young lady on Facebook, in one of the Black-owned business groups I'm in, sent me a candle from her business, and it smells so good. So I'm using this candle as my motivation for tonight's show. It's called Walking Light Candle Co. This one is Ocean Flower. She asked what kind I wanted. I told her to send me her favorite, and this shit is lit. It smells so, like it's not even open, and I smell it. Like I burned it, and it just gave me like the vibes of like walking down memory lane and just great memories. It was great. Like I love it. It's my thing. It's my jam. I like it a lot.
Looks like a flower.
It does. It's
In
really
the
good.
ocean. Dolphins.
Yes. I might do this on
Dolphins.
I might plug her on our regular episode. Yeah, I think so. This is I recommend her. I recommend her very much. I just want to light it. Do I have a card somewhere around here? Oh, here it is. It's Walking Like Candle Co. She's from Charlotte. And yeah, she don't have a website on here, but if you search that on Facebook, it's no website on there. She just got her Gmail. Is it on here?
WalkingLikeCandleCo@gmail.com.
Yes, support her. Check her out.
WalkingLikeCandleCo@gmail.com, y'all. She also needs a website if you're a web developer.
Maybe. Can't really think of it. A little thank you card. I mean, super fast shipping. Like I sell candles. My candles are dressed candles, so they're dressed and blessed and sealed with a kiss. Hers are handcrafted candles that are just plain. They're scented. They smell really good. You should check her out. Okay. Ooh, where's my leaf tray? So of course we gotta light it up. Get the vibes going up in here, shoulder. Sage it out one time for the time.
You ready now? All right. And we are recording.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. It's your girl Love or More, depending on the day, depending on how I feel, depending on you. Yeah, how you feel. Call me what you want. Don't call me for fronts.
It's cool, Joe. Welcome to this Black and Spiritual AF podcast. Once again, we black, we spiritual AF. So that's what we talk about. We're gonna talk about it a little bit more today as the smoke and the essence from the sage and the incense and the candles fill the room as we begin to channel our ancestors and the energy and the power that lies deep within all of us. We're about to talk about how crazy the world is today. No, that's not today's episode.
I'm like, what?
No, we're gonna talk about chakras, right?
It's a chakra.
That's a different podcast. So I got another podcast where I speak on politics and the craziness of the world. Um, that should be going out. That podcast actually is it's not a podcast. I'm really not on another podcast. Blow out. Nonetheless, that's what we're gonna talk about today. Um, the power centers of our body, our connection with the spiritual realm within our own person, our chakra centers. Um, a lot of people have been asking about how they can open up their chakras, how they can balance them, things like that. So we're going to do a high level overview this episode, and we're going to do a deeper dive into the individual ones in following episodes.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a quick episode, and then we're gonna do 7 additional episodes. So in each episode, we'll go over the main 7 chakras. We all know that there's more than 7, but we will just go over the main 7 chakras.
So chakras. Let's start there.
What's a chakra?
What is a chakra?
So, chakras are the concentrated energy centers of the body. Chakra is a Sanskrit term and it just means wheel or disc.
A wheel or disc. So that's why when you see images, which most people have seen the image of, the person sitting Indian style with the line of chakras throughout their body. Or, you might have seen it not knowing what it was, but you see a person, they have these different circles of different colors with a halo around them. It's a very common image in our culture and Eastern cultures um, that symbolizes the human body and the chakra points.
Yes, it does. So, chakras have the responsibility of taking in and incorporating and imitating energy to keep us functioning at optimal levels. We went over how many chakras that we're going to go over. We do know there's more, but there are seven main chakras.
Right? Those are the main chakras, and they all tie into different bodily functions, different spiritual functions, and different ways you can connect those two.
Mhm. So we have the root chakra, which is the first one. It's located at the base of your spine.
So the root chakra is the lowest one of the main chakras,
Yep, it's the first one.
and it's associated with the lower part of your body.
Mhm. We'll go deeper into each one. It's just a quick.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
And that will be episode one, the root chakra. We're gonna go over that one in detail and how to unblock it, the causes, if it's blocked, how you would feel, so on and so forth. Um, the second one is the sacral chakra, which is located in your lower abdomen below the tailbone, but it includes the lower pelvis, womb, and genital areas.
Yes, that's the one that's related to your privacy, reproductive organs. That's a good term, right? Reproductive organs.
Your privacies.
Privacies.
Your privacies.
Your reproductive organs. Your here comes the youth.
And then we have the third chakra, which is the solar plexus. It's located in the abdomen, but it's above the belly button. It's from the belly button up to the breastbone. And then the fourth chakra,
That's your tongue.
the fourth chakra is the heart chakra, which is located in your heart area. And then we have the throat chakra, throat area. And then am I saying this right? The Anja chakra, which is the third eye chakra.
Everybody just calls it the third eye.
Yeah, but it's Anja. I might have like really jacked that up.
And
Anja, Anja,
I think you're Mexican or
Anja
Spanish
chakra.
speaking.
I don't know. I think it's. Let me ask Google.
People don't know the
Google
name
be
of the
knowing
chakra.
sometimes.
Google's got a ton of information.
How do
It's
you
the world's
pronounce
greatest repository.
Anja?
That's pronounced Anya.
Anya.
Anya chakra?
Anya.
That's pronounced chakras.
Look at you, Google.
It's chakras, not chakra. So your third eye chakra is generally located in the center of your forehead, between your two regular eyes. Um, this chakra is often oh, we're not doing a deep dive, right? We're just going over. But this chakra is often associated with being able to see the unseen. Once you have your third eye open, people oftentimes are more perceptive to things that are beyond our current physical realm.
And then we have the seventh chakra, which is the crown chakra.
Crown chakra.
Yes.
And that's at the top of your dome. That chakra is associated with everything above. It's associated with elevation. You know, a lot of times people feel like your crown chakra, once that's balanced and open, you're able to ascend to nirvana. Well, that's more, Indian spirituality, but it's a thing.
So the idea is to open, balance, and heal your chakras. Um, if you don't, it'll keep you from growing. When a chakra is blocked, the chakras around it work harder. So if your heart chakra's blocked, your throat chakra's working harder, and your solar plexus is working harder.
To overcompensate for
The blocked one.
the block in your heart chakra, and that can be unhealthy. It can lead to emotional distress. It can lead to literal physical unhealthiness. Um, it's a lot of correlation. That's what the chakras are. They're the way that they're the connection between our spiritual selves and our physical selves. So a lot of times, people may be dealing with some issues that they mentally feel like there's a block they can't get past. A lot of times it's because their chakras aren't balanced. A particular one may not be balanced. Let's do an example with like the heart chakra, right? Let's say you've dealt with, being having your heart broken at an early age, maybe, and that put a blockage on your heart chakra, so you don't really know how to open it up. Sometimes you don't let people in. Sometimes um, you may be looking for love, but not really knowing that you're looking for love, and then you're overcompensating in the surrounding chakras, right?
Yeah. So your solar plexus chakra is a motivational pull for like I'm down in the head for like the finances, the money and stuff. So if your heart chakra is blocked, you're gonna be working harder. You're gonna be at work more. You trying to, basically get over the hurt, get over like love and all of that. So your throat chakra gonna be overcompensating as well. So now you're talking too much and you're talking crazy and you're working
Mhm.
too hard and whew,
You're motivated just about, getting money, elevating financially, and you feel like you don't need love. And, you have these superficial relationships that, in turn you don't care about people. You don't want to let anybody in because again, you may be overcompensating for what you've lost, and you don't know how to open that up. That's why that balance is important because you can again physically get sick from these things, and emotionally, you're hurting other people. You may not even know it. There might be somebody who does want to be with that individual with the blocked heart chakra, but that person doesn't know how to let somebody in, and they just you know, use people for whatever, just more gain. Um, and again, like the throat chakra is overcompensating. Like she said, you might just be talking too much, saying too many things, and not really having the opportunity to listen. That's an example of the blockages and the overcompensating that the other chakras may be doing.
very true. So I figure I put this down, so I'm just gonna speak on it on this episode, and then of
Speak.
course we'll go through it a little more, well, a lot more per episode because it's gonna be a longer episode. So for let me see. So the root chakra. I was gonna like go over how to say these two, but these words are complicated. I'm just gonna do it on each episode. So the right Muladhara. I don't want to be.
It sounded right.
I don't want to be here saying stuff and sounding like I can't read. So I'm just gonna
Right.
skip it.
I'm gonna let the higher.
I'm gonna proceed. So this your root chakra, it has everything to do with your security, your grounding, your survival instincts. Um, a herb that's good for it is gonna be mint. A crystal that's good for it is red jasper. Think red when you think of the root chakra. That's the color of the root chakra, red.
Yeah. So we didn't touch on that, which we're going to do a deeper dive in. But
Hmm.
yes, there are different crystals that you can use to help balance your chakras, to help you
And herbs.
access and herbs, and even colors when meditating, or um, that can help you access your chakras and help you find balance. So that's a
Colors,
good point.
sounds, meditations. Yeah.
Right frequency. That's the
Hmm.
perfect pitch. You just heard that?
Oh my god.
That's called perfect pitch. It's something that's one of my gifts.
OMGZ. So the next one is your sacral chakra. This one's connected to sexuality, intimacy, your emotions. A crystal that's good for it is carnelian. Oh yeah, so mint is a herb, but the essential oil too. So it's essential oils too, y'all. Yes, yes, herbs and oils. So carnelian, think orange. So oranges, essential oils, orange flavored,
Orange flavored.
orange flavored essential oils.
That's what.
Orange is the fruit.
That's what really put her living on.
So carnelian, think orange. Think orange. Meditate and thinking about orange. Orange. So the next one is the solar plexus. Energy, vitality, desire, power. Think citrine.
Mm-hmm.
Bergamot. Bergamot.
You like
I
bergamot,
like
eh?
bergamot. I like it a lot.
Shallow.
So yes. So for the heart chakra, of course, it's love, it's your heart, hope, compassion.
Right? I just associate heart with red because that's what
Then we
school
just
taught
go over
me.
the red root chakra.
Oh, what color? Green?
Yes, it's green. So think green, calcite, green calcite,
Okay.
eucalyptus, stuff like that. Don't
Blue.
be trying to no, don't be trying to confuse our people.
You know, School has taught me that heart equals red. Valentine's Day. What?
So this throat chakra is connected with, of course, communication, creativity, healing.
Did they talk about chakra in school at all? Like, is anybody? And if you're listening, you can comment or respond if this has happened, because there are different types of schools out there. Is this something you've ever talked about in school? Your chakras?
No,
Um,
I haven't.
right. You haven't, I haven't, but there may be someone who has. I'd just
I
be
know that
curious about that experience.
I know that like a lot of schools started putting meditation
Hmm.
into schooling, like as a
Hmm.
part of it. I know like our younger kids had like meditation sessions and shit.
I remember. And that's why, I asked, because there are now a lot of different charter schools, schools that have somewhat of a spirituality based curriculum, or maybe I should just say Afrocentric. But there are also spiritualities, and even, I know chakras are big in Middle Eastern, Indian spirituality as well. Um, so it might be something that is taught. I'm just curious if anybody had that experience. Drop us a line, send us an email, comment on the podcast links, and let me know. I'm curious.
All that good junk. All of it. So this one is blue. I was on with Birch.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I was just making sure.
I mean to cut you off, my bad.
No, you're fine. Wow. So think blue lace agati, star anise, which we have some of, and it smells so good. It smells like licorice and black licorice. Smells like black licorice. Like really, that's the herb. So your third eye chakra is associated with clairvoyance, intuition, your psychic senses. Think fluorite, rosemary.
Like toothpaste? If I brush my teeth, I can
I
open
didn't
my
say
third eye.
fluoride. I didn't say fluoride with the D. Don't do that. I said fluorite. Florite. Fluorite. No, not toothpaste.
When I was brushing my teeth the other day, I felt my third eye awakening, and I realized that
What'd you realize?
my breath still stank after I brush my teeth.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Yes. Very.
Okay, fluorite,
Yes.
not fluoride. It's different. It's actual crystal, not a mineral element that they are trying to poison our youth with, according to many. They have these toothpastes that don't have fluoride in them at all. Um, I know a lot of people prefer that because they feel like fluoride is something that is unhealthy for our bodies.
It is. It calcifies your third eye chakra, actually.
Really?
Yes. Your pineal gland. It calcifies it. That's what I've heard. And
So
I'm
what
sticking
about
with
if I
it.
have fluoride and calcium in my toothpaste? I should just stop brushing my teeth.
No, you shouldn't. You just should find better ways.
Charcoal.
So next is our crown chakra.
I got some charcoal out. Brush my teeth with that. It's soft because it's already been used. Crown chakra. We're all kings and queens.
So the crown chakra, it has everything to do with understanding, your cosmic consciousness. So like, think purple, amethyst, crystals, lavender, my favorite scent.
Nice.
Yes, and that's like the what's affected in addition to the colors and yep and
Oh, no, it's unrelated. I was reading a study that was posted by some journal of health, and they were talking about how lavender as a fragrance.
causes male breast bumps.
No, yes, it increases breast growth in men and women. So if you're like constantly smelling lavender, you get bigger boobs. Um, which you know has its benefits and setbacks, I suppose. Um, but yes, that's what the doctors say.
So instead of getting implants, I should just sniff more lavender.
Yes, lavender. Just put it like in a little jar, and then walk around with it around your neck
Hmm.
all the time.
Bam.
Unrelated, like I said. But um, the crown chakra is very purple.
Purple, purple. I think that's it. Like that's. I feel like we went over it. The next episodes will be going deeper into the chakras.
So yes, and I think the next episodes will, like she said, we're gonna break down more on an individual basis. What are the purposes, um, and how you can heal or balance or open individual ones, and also how you can close them, because sometimes you don't want to be too open. It could be overwhelming, right?
Yeah, it's actually pretty normal to have chakras that are not at 100% all the time. Like if your all of your chakras were at 100% all the time, it's not a good thing. So it's good to have certain ones that are like maybe 85 and some that are like 90. Like it's okay. It's normal and healthy.
Then they have like meters on them, like if you're playing like NBA 2K,
I don't
you
know
have the
what that is.
fatigue meters for the players. Like
Nope.
this person's 90% fatigue. Okay. Um, but yeah, again, you don't always have to have them 100% open, and we're gonna get a little deeper into that. Um, so on another note, unrelated to chakras, um, there's a lot going on in the world,
It really is.
and I would be remiss if I didn't um touch on this episode. Um, we're in an election year, it's 2020. It's a lot of things happening in this realm, our physical realm, um, in the United States. Some of them have led us to where we are now. Some of them have tried to distract us from our focus. Some of those things um, have helped galvanize our American society, world society, our cultures behind causes that are worthy, and some not so worthy. That's the interesting thing about it. We have such a polarizing figure as a president right now, in Donald Trump, that he's like the things that I'm seeing and hearing people say. It's a lot of hate going on, um, and I think it's important that if you're listening to these words right now, you realize that you don't have to allow yourself to succumb to that. You don't have to let that be all that you think about, all that you do, because it's easy to do that, especially with social media. You can get on a post that, I mean, you can see a post by, somebody who's saying something positive. It's crazy because I'm in a lot of sports groups. Then I look at the different news websites. They might post something great, like, "Hey, this person has spoken out about how Black Lives Matters, how police brutality is wrong, and they donated all this money to help the cause." And then you look at the post, and there's literally tens of thousands of comments from people who are just ignorant and naive to what's really going on, and they, say these hateful things. You can't let that lower your vibration, though. Um, you can, you can engage with them. I try to avoid it
I would say
myself.
avoid it.
Yeah, because you done let people pull you down the rabbit hole a couple times, huh?
Avoid it. Avoid it at all costs just because you need to protect your energy.
Yeah,
The war that we're having now is deeper than skin. It's deeper than skin deep. It's a spiritual war we're about to have, and you have to make sure that you're open and paying attention and woke as fuck because baby, it's about to be real.
yeah, and that's part of it. It's a lot of things that are happening, and setting the stage for this spiritual warfare that's going down. Um, and at the same time, it is deeper than skin, but it's race wars happening, and that might actually be something that affects affects people in ways that they don't not really aware of as well. So we got war on multiple fronts. And when I say war, you know, do I mean like grab your arms and let's go at it? Possibly. I can't tell you that. I haven't seen everything. I haven't seen the future myself. But some people will say yes, that's exactly what is meant. And some people say no, it's more of a theoretical war, a war of values, virtues. So the past couple weeks, a couple things happened um, in on a worldly front. Um, we lost a Supreme Court justice and Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Um, Rest in peace. She was somebody who did lead the charge for equality. Her cause was a lot around women's rights and equality. She did a lot to make a difference on that front in her time as a Supreme Court judge. And that shouldn't be forgotten. Um, and also, she did help lead the charge for rights for all people. She was that type of person. Um, I don't know a lot about the Jewish. Actually, I do know quite a few things. I don't know all of it because some of it's good. I do know a few things about Jewish religion. But one thing that they do within their religion talk about is acts of service. Their religion is very much about doing the things. Putting work behind your beliefs of service and helping people. So props for her for doing that. And now we're at the point where you know our current president gets to pick a new a new Supreme Court justice, and that's scary in itself. Also, this past week, the verdict came out in the Breonna Taylor case. I haven't really said anything about this on social media because I'm not surprised about what happened. It's disheartening. I don't want to engage in conversations with ignorant people. I really don't. Um, but that's fucked up, man. It's fucked up that she was killed, and there's clearly a cover up going on within the Louisville police force in the district attorney's office. It's clear that this is happening. Body cam footage has been released showing that the officers that murdered her were still at the scene of the crime when they weren't supposed to be, covering up things, covering up evidence. And the only charges that were brought were literally charges for the officer who didn't shoot her, whose bullets didn't hit her. He was charged with wanton endangerment because they went through a wall or some shit, property damage basically, which is ridiculous. People should be furious about it if you choose to be. Um, you know, we're at the point where we're tired of everything going on. We're tired of COVID. We're tired of, being killed in the streets. We're tired of we're tired of black people killing each other too. We're in Chicago. We see what's going on. It's not sweet. We're not saying, and that's one of my things. I know I'm going off on a tangent. It's not related to chakras, but um,
You know who's throwing chakra not blocked.
I do believe that we're facing a lot of things right now that are going to test our will, um, test our resolve as a people. But we're continuing the work of our ancestors. We're out here fighting a good fight because that's what needs to happen so that our children can grow up in a better world than the one that we're in right now. And let's not get too worn down and too tired and too weary of all the things that's happening that we start to forget that. Um, there's a lot of beautiful things that happen amongst Black people, man, this year. A lot of people started new businesses. We got a lot of traction behind Juneteenth, the Buy Black movement. Let's keep that going. We're entering into the holiday season. Man, if you're gonna buy something, buy black. Period. Paragraph. You can buy it from me. You can buy it from her. You can buy it from him. You can buy it from Shem. I don't care as long as they black, man.
And speaking of buying black,
Let's do it.
I'm about to recommend this candle company that it's like totally she doesn't know I'm plugging her right now. So if you guys go ahead and support her, just let her know that I sent you. You can call me love, you can call me amor. Again, call me what you want, don't call me for fronts, but I got this candle from her. Her company is called Walking Light Candle Co. Um she's in Charlotte, North Carolina. Her name is Sig Courtney. Sig Courtney.
Courtney or Sigourney, I don't
Sig
know.
Courtney. She's on Facebook and Instagram. Walking like Candle Co. When I say this candle smells so freaking good, like
It's
it
nice. It's really
smells
nice.
so
It's
good.
better than any of the Blade candles.
Definitely better than Glade. She's black owned. It's an 8 ounce candle. The one that I have is called Ocean Flower. I'm recommending it to all of y'all. Y'all need to check her out. Like it smells so good.
This is a nice candle.
It is.
Share her Gmail account so people can email her maybe.
Yeah. Her email is walking WALKINGLIGHTCANDLECO @gmail.com.
What you need to do like W like William,
No, it's
I like
whiskey. W like whiskey, A like alpha, L like Lima, K like kilo.
It's walking like candle code. It's spelled like somebody knows how to spell proper English.
Yes.
Unlike Cool Joe Customs with all them terms.
Mhm. So she
But
has
check her
the,
out, man.
yep, they're handcrafted. You can tell she put love into them when she made them. They smell really nice. They're packaged well. She literally packaged them to ensure that they don't break on delivery or none of that. It's fast shipping. Like literally, she sent me the candle the day she said she was gonna send it. Like, here, look, here go the shipping number. It'll be in the mail, and it came within like 2 to 3 days, which is ridiculous. Well, it's not ridiculous, but it's the postal service all fucked up. So amazing,
Yeah, that's another
amazing.
thing. Trump sabotaged the election. 30 million unemployed. No, 90 million
Yeah.
unemployed.
So yeah, y'all, go ahead and check her out for the candles.
Yes. Also, with us plugging her business, I think it's important to say that she didn't pay for this.
She did not. She
She
don't even know we're doing it.
she sent the candle, which was very nice. If you send us stuff, we might talk
Yeah,
about you too.
yeah.
But she sent the candle, and it was very nice. It's a very nice candle. If it wasn't, we probably wouldn't be saying that it is.
Not
Because
at
why
all.
would we say it's nice
I wouldn't have. I wouldn't
if it
have.
wasn't?
I would
She,
have still gave her a nice review on the internet, but I wouldn't have plugged her on my show. But it's a great candle, and I recommend her to all of you guys.
so thank you.
Thank you,
Walking
love.
like candle
Thanks
co.
for sending us this. We love it. And if you guys want to send us stuff, feel free. We have a PO box.
Yeah. Um,
Send us free
you,
stuff.
you can email
We'll
us to
plug
get
you.
that information.
Yeah.
And you can email us at
Spiritual AF metaphysical at gmail.com.
or you can hit us up on the Facebook and all that.
Yeah. Either spiritual AF metaphysical or Cool Joe Customs, all with the K, except Joe, of course.
Yeah, we go custom over the can.
Yeah.
And we got custom gear. It's been good. We've been getting some good business. I don't think too much was based off. Yeah, spiritual AF metaphysical people listen to the podcast and business is based off of that, which is good. It's growing, it could always be better.
So tell your friends about us.
Tell your friends about
If
us.
y'all feel like we giving out good content for y'all, feel like please. If you can't support us financially, that's fine. Just share us.
But if
Share
you
us with somebody.
Yeah, share us. But if you can support us financially, holla at that Patreon.
Yes, our Patreon members, they get dope behind the scene. Like we're recording the voice and then we have a video running right now for
So
our
you can see our
Patreon.
faces and stuff.
They get before we record with you guys, they get all the bloopers in addition to after we cut off with you guys. We expand.
Sometimes we show a little bit of skin on the
Oh my
Patreon.
god, I'll put that away.
Um, so if you wanna see that, which you probably do, hit
It's
up the
spiritual
Patreon.
AF metaphysical on Patreon.
Fans only.
We have Cash App if you want to just do a one-time donation. It's spiritual AF 444. Um, the website to order stuff www.spiritualafmetaphysical.com. Our Patreons also they get the behind the scenes stuff, but they get monthly boxes. So if you in the third tier,
Yeah, we got the subscription.
yeah, we get the subscription boxes.
Good stuff.
So they get good junk. So
Yeah,
yes,
not just bumper stickers.
nah, baby.
We got
Gear.
apparel, gear.
We give
We do
crystals
stickers
and
too because
sages. We
niggas
do
like
all of it.
stickers. Yeah,
Depending on the month, like we be having
crystals,
some good stuff.
sages. Yeah, it's hoodie season coming up, so who knows?
Yes.
I got the premium
And robe
fleeces.
season.
Oh yeah, robes. Ooh, we giving out robes? That's a come on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think that's gonna be in our December box for Christmas, right on time. We're gonna get y'all some nice roby robes in the box.
Come upwards.
So
we ain't got them little light satin joints. We got the plush terry cloth, velvety. Not with the hood.
Baby.
Hers is lit. Say queen. Maybe we got to see. I'll be sourcing stuff. I got the hookup on a lot of apparel too. Got the low. Nonetheless, thank you for listening.
Yes, and also feel free to write a review. Like I've seen a lot of y'all are listening on Apple Podcasts, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got people listening on Apple Podcasts, and I know on Apple, you can do the reviews there. But feel free. We have a Facebook group, Facebook page. You can do a review on. Google. You can do a review on it. Like you can do reviews on us anywhere. Please give us a review. We like the feedback.
Yes.
Email us, whatever.
Yes. Thank you. And leave reviews. Reviews are good.
Yes, reviews are good. Let us know what y'all want to hear. What we could do better, or what I don't know. Feedback. We like feedback.
And remember, go vote.
Yes.
I'm not gonna press that issue too hard because if you don't want to vote, then don't vote. But go vote. Because it might help something. If nothing else, do some research on the judges. How about that? Do some research on the judges. And if you feel like this election's a wash, the presidential, because some people do. Some people are. It's a lot. Oh my God. I don't even want to get into that. It's a lot of people very energetic about voting for Trump, and these niggas is black. It's a whole thing. Black voices for Trump. It's a movement, and it's scary. It's the whole thing. But yes, go vote. In addition to voting, you may want to also um, um, just be active in the community, man. We need people out here doing the work. If you don't want to vote, you don't want to participate in there, you don't want to participate in these stupid ass arguments with white supremacists online, just go. Go volunteer with some little black kids, man. Be a
Yes,
mentor. Show them a better way.
I agree. If you see, I mean, if you can do it, you see a little black kid walking down the street or something, give him $1 or some shit. Give them some good advice, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Show
for
them
real.
that it's more, it's bigger, because you might not know. You could change their life. You could change them from going to steal some shit, and now they're not gonna, I don't know, start a bad path down. I don't know.
It takes a
Be
village.
helpful. It does. And we all about community.
You hear that sound, right? You know what that means.
It's
Flippity
going
flappity.
down.
I'm gonna call shuffling.
It's going
We're gonna do an
down.
oracle pull. I think in the next episode we should well not the next one, well in a future episode. They should kind of share some of the things that we talk about, some of your experiences when you just having a regular conversation, and then somebody's spirit just jump at you and start talking to you. I think our viewers would love to hear some of that. Like,
I I went live. So I went live for the first time. Like I'm anti live for some reason because I don't know. I am. I feel like readings and stuff like that is a personal kind of thing. So it's something that should be a one-on-one thing between me and you. And I don't think the world needs to know your business. You're real confidential and
right,
private and
yeah,
blah blah
nah,
blah.
yeah.
Blah 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 blah. So I did. I ended up being up late one night. Um, I was so exhausted and I slept basically all day. I woke up revitalized. I'm a moon child, so daytimes I'm usually at my lowest strength, but at night, oh baby, it's turn up time. So I was turned up. I'm like, oh, I'm about to jump on this live and it's gonna be great. It was lit. Oh my goodness. But I did oracle readings. I didn't do tarot. So I just did a oracle for whoever was on live or whatever. It was a bunch of people on live. Oh my goodness. I was up for 2 hours doing oracle readings, and when I say people was coming through, like people all types of levels. I'm like, all right, who this belongs to? Who this one belongs to? Who is this? Well, what's up? Like, come on. It was lit. It was really nice. It was a great experience. Um, when my kids woke up in the morning, it's like they felt the level of energy that was happening in the house, and they were turned up.
Yeah, it was
They were
crazy.
so turned
It
up.
was
Oh
crazy.
my goodness. They all woke up bright and early and was like, whoa, it's a party. What's up? We're like, oh my God. Like, let's dance. I gotta go home. Y'all gotta get up out
It's
of here. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do for you guys, I'm gonna do 2 oracle pulls for you, one for each of my decks. And then for my Patreons, after we, get loose, I'm gonna give y'all some more in-depth content with the with the oracle messages or whatnot. But we gotta wrap it up. It's getting late. Sorry, y'all. Ooh. And then there's just a general message for everybody for the week. General messages for everyone. So it's for this week. Today is what, the 28th? We going live. We posting this right. We posting this right now. We can post this right now. We ain't even gonna do nothing else, right?
wrap it up.
I gotta do
I was
it.
thinking of the Dave Chappelle skit. I think it was Dave. That's what I was thinking. Was that Dave Chappelle
You
or
ain't answered my
Saturday
question.
Night Live or Mad TV? The wrap it up button. Wrap it up.
So are
Wrap
we
it
posting
up.
this? I just asked you a question
Hey, we're gonna post it.
right now. I just want to make sure I'm giving them accurate information.
All right, let's
Like
post it
this is
right now.
28th.
We use an Anchor podcast to post a podcast. We can post it right now.
Okay.
Shout out to Anchor. Shout out to Spotify podcast. Shout out to Castbox. Shout out to what is it? Overwatch podcast.
Overcast.
Overcast. Overcast. I get it. Sometimes I'm playing words. Shout out to all of them. Let's talk about these Oracle cards.
So the first one I have for you guys is I am kind and loving towards others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotion. I think that's a good message to have.
I give you kindness and love Don't come at me with that bullshit.
It's okay to protect your boundaries and still be nice. Like motherfuckers gonna try to act like, you nasty because you protecting your
Yeah,
space
I
and you
don't.
telling me
I
this
don't
and
want it. I don't want
like, no,
it.
I still love you. I'm still sending love and light, homie, but you ain't just about to be popping up at my house and you're draining. Like,
I
no,
don't want it.
not today, definitely
A
not
lot
tomorrow.
of people will try to bring you down, and sometimes people that you love,
Yes.
they want to just hit you with all the gossip, and you be like, man,
Like, do you ever know me with good news?
why was we talking about these folks right now?
Man,
Like, let's talk about getting this
we
money
all
together,
have
something
those
like
friends
that.
and family that's like,
Yeah.
you don't hear from them, but every time you do, it's like, girl, guess what happened?
Guess
Or
what your cousin did this
this
week?
is what's
Did
going
you
on.
know
And then you be
what your
like,
sister did? Like, I
it's
never
okay
did.
to just reject the call and send a message like, hey, what's up? Everything okay? All right, cool, whatever. Protect yourself, protect your energy and your space.
Still give out positivity.
Yep. Still send love and light, but that's what you get. So the next card that I have for y'all is the Uniworks. So the Uniworks. Yeesh. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. Man, like on all levels of trueness of the truthy truth. Like think fun, loving thoughts. Like be lit, have fun, be grateful.
That's what
And
people always say when you're doing what you love, you don't work a day in your life. It's not work, it's doing something you love, it's your
right.
passion. Even
Exactly.
though, it is work. But, that's a whole nother conversation. But you're enjoying it and you're building and good things are coming to you. You're smiling, you're putting out positive energy, you're having fun. And the universe is working around that as long as you're doing the right things.
Very true. Like this. We're having fun doing this. It's work nonetheless, but we're definitely having fun while doing it.
Do I look like I'm having fun?
Yes, you do. Very much so.
I look like I'm having fun. Patreon.
Okay, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Wrap it up. Thank y'all so
If
much for
anybody knows
tuning
where that skit is from, I think it's
in.
Dave Chappelle. Let me know. All right, we out. What's the thing called? Black and Spiritual Podcast. Black and Spiritual AF Podcast. Thank you for listening. Hit us up on the internet, Patreon on that.
That was exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a little deeper into that last one, like manifesting, having fun, about manifesting, stuff come quicker, manifest. Sex magic.
Sheesh.
What's funner than that?
Coming quicker.
Let's go. My daughter got me doing that, y'all. I'm sorry. When she mocked me, she'd be like, whatever. You was just like, yeah, I'm the garbage. Like I do not talk like that. So now, I'm doing it like all the time. She'd be like, Mama, I'd be like, what? It's so ridiculous. So let me go ahead and get my extras for y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm not gonna play with him. So, my two cards I pulled for you guys. The first one is when I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. I think that that's a really good card to get, just because it's letting you know that go ahead and connect with your people,
Yeah.
do that ancestral work. What better guidance
That's
than the
the
people that
divine
love you?
wisdom.
Yes,
I like it.
I like it a lot. So the next one I have for you guys is energy flows where my intention goes. So whatever you put your intention into, that's where your energy is going to. Make sure you're always being grateful for what you want as if you have it already.
Amen. I say, tabernacle, preach, touch, touch. Yeah, what's that? I say touch. Um, yes. Energy flows where intention goes. That's how it works. That's a universal law. Um, but put power into it because there's energy flow, there's weak energy flow, there's powerful energy flow. You have the circuit, and you have the current that flows through it. Put as much power into that circuit as you can, so you have a nice flow of current. Science.
Very, very nice. But
Prayer
thank
changes
you.
things.
It does. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Y'all been here with us for a full entire hour and 1 minute currently. So thank you. Um, thanks for being a Patreon. We appreciate y'all. Like, we don't take that lightly. We don't take the energy of money lightly. If you're watching this, we are not taking you lightly. We appreciate it and we admire you. And thanks. Let us know if y'all have any questions or whatever. If it's something y'all want to go over, y'all can email me directly, spiritualafmetaphysical@gmail.com. I got you. I got you. That's a direct link to me. And let me give y'all my number too. My Patreons. Yes. Call the business number, leave a voicemail. If I don't answer, I will get back to you. I got a couple calls, but nobody left a voicemail, so I couldn't get back to them. I don't just call numbers back. Especially if I don't know what you want. That means you want some money. And I said, don't call me for fronts. Don't call me for fronts. All right. Yeah, I think we should. So the phone number is 630-708-2710. Text me, leave me a voicemail, whatever. I got you. Let's discuss it. Alrighty. Well, y'all stay safe. Sending love, positive energy, the energy of money, the healing energy of love and light your way. Hopefully you get everything you need in abundance. Do that.